Hi, today we're doing a yoga routine that targets your arms and will help to make them more slim and slender and toned. But this is not a fun routine, this is actually a tough one, so feel free to take a break in a child's pose. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. But anyway, challenge yourself and try this routine, and let's get on the mats and do the yoga. We will begin by laying flat on the belly. Have your chin on the mat. Take a few deep breaths here and gain your focus for today's practice. Slide your forearms next to your body into a Sphinx pose and lift your chest up. Inhale and exhale. Tuck your toes and push yourself up to a downward dog. Be sure to spread your fingers wide to have firm foundation when you press the mat. Feel free to pedal your legs if you like, if your hamstrings feel tight. Lower yourself down to your forearms into a dolphin pose. If this feels too tough, feel free to stay in downward dog during this pose. Remember to breathe. Let your knees come down and let's take a little rest in child's pose. Inhale and come back up to a downward dog. Breathing here. You can either stay here or try to flip the dog. Bend your left knee and press your right palm firmly on the mat. Lift your bent knee over your right thigh to the ground into the wild thing pose. If you are not familiar with this pose, feel free to remain in downward dog. Otherwise, just take a deep breath and repeat on the other side. Try to bend your right knee closer to your body. Come back to downward dog and with your next inhale, transition into a plank. Inhale and exhale. With your next inhale, push up and upward facing dog. Exhale, back to downward dog. Breathe. Transition into a plank again and either stay here or do a side plank to your right side. Let's take 5 deep breaths here. Come back to center and do a side plank on your left side. Deep breathing. Lift from your hips. Move back to rest in downward dog. Stay here or drop your forearms into a dolphin pose for coupled breaths. Time to take a rest in child's pose. When you are ready, come out of the resting pose and move into a forearm plank for 10 seconds. You may stay here, it's gonna be intense as well, but if you'd like, you can move into your side to a forearm plank. Breathing here. Come back to the center if you were in a plank, and repeat on the other side. Come back to the center and sit on your knees. Cross your fingers behind your back and stretch your arms and let your neck drop. With an inhale, raise your head back up, breathe, and feel free to stretch your arms in a way you prefer. Here is only one example. Come sit down with your legs extended. Have your palms on the mat behind you and prepare to push yourself up from your waist and let your neck drop. Inhale and exhale. Lower down, but don't drop yourself on the mat just yet. Hold here. Lift up again with an inhale. And exhale, lower down and hold. Lift up. Lower down and hold. And let yourself come down. Breathe and stretch your hamstrings a little bit maybe. And find your way to a downward dog. Slowly find your way into a plank. Hold here. Transition into a push-up and to an upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. And now let's do a bonus pose. Place your palms on the sides of your mat and spread your legs wider as well. Perform 1 to 5 wide arm push-ups in your own pace. And when you are ready, transition into an upward facing dog. And from there, rest on your belly. Lift your chest up into a Sphinx pose. Inhale and exhale. Come rest in a child's pose. And now have your arms on your sides so you can curve your back. Lift up, and with an inhale let your arms come up as well and stretch the sides. Come back to the center, inhale deeply and exhale, bring your palms to your chest. Feel your heartbeat. Deep breath. Great job, we are ready.